Hello everybody, JohnJuka12 back here again with another video, and today I'm back here to talk about more about the Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice teaser trailer. Now, I pretty much have talked a lot about the teaser trailer, and unlike most people, I really enjoyed it, and I personally thought it was one of the best teaser trailers we got this year, aside from Star Wars. But nonetheless, a lot of people have their own various feelings on it, and that's your opinion. But my opinion is this: it's epic, it's awesome, it's everything I wanted from the trailer and more, and plus it just made me more hyped for the movie. That's pretty much all I'm going to say for that. But nonetheless, I've already been seeing this trailer. I've watched this trailer multiple times. I've watched it ever since it was leaked. I watched it dozens of times when it was released on HD by Zack Snyder and Warner Brothers, and ever since then I on again, off again, watch it from here and now. But nonetheless, there's tons of things in it that I've really been wanting to make topics on, and one of the biggest things is the Robin suit in the background. Now, of course, it's all speculation that whether or not the Robin character will have any kind of significant role in the movie. A lot of people speculated that, oh, Nightwing is dead. A lot of people speculated that Jason Todd is dead, and that's the Robin suit in the Batcave. A lot of people speculated that Jenna Malone is going to be Carrie Kelly, which is the girl Robin. There's tons of speculations as to whether or not the character of Robin has any type of role in the DC Cinematic Universe. For me personally, I would love Robin to have some kind of role. I'm not saying he needs to be a main character or some kind of any significant character, but let him be in the movies, because Robin, even though a lot of people dislike sidekicks and dislike, you know, what Schumacher did with the Robin character, the Robin character is an influential part of the mythos of the Batman, so it makes sense for him to have that kind of role or character in his mythology, especially seeing as how if this movie is taking place in a Dark Knight Returns, Frank Miller-esque kind of universe where Batman has been Batman for a significant amount of time, then it makes sense that he at some point in time in his career in crime fighting, he has had a ward, which is a Robin. And for me personally, when I first saw the trailer, the first dozen times, I had zero idea if there was a Robin suit in the background. Now, of course, for those of you who are wondering, I'll probably have the picture here already, but nonetheless, there's a specific image where Ben Affleck is allegedly in the Batcave, which I'm guessing is more than likely the Batcave. You can't really tell because the background is very blurry and it's very shadowy, and there's like lights flickering on his face, which could be, you know, his monitors or what have you, and he's staring at the bat suit. Now, in the background, once again, it's very blurry, but on the left-hand corner of Ben Affleck's image, you can see that there's a significant statue in the background. Now, first off, I thought, well, maybe that's just the Batsuit, but then again, he's staring at the Batsuit, and we already know, based off the image that Zack Snyder gave us, that really cool rule kind of pattern with that blue light is pretty much the area in the Batcave that Ben Affleck leaves his suit. So what suit could that be? Then again, I also thought, like, well, maybe it's a secondary suit, because Batman is going to have two suits. He's going to have his standard Frank Miller suit, and then he's going to have the armored suit. But the statue in the background doesn't really look a lot like the armored suit, even though it could be, because once again, it's very blurry. But for me, could that end up being the Robin suit? Now, first off, once again, it could be his second suit. It could be anything. Maybe it's a statue of Batman. Who knows? But at the same time, at first I thought it was nothing. But when I looked at it more and more, and I watched the trailer thousands of other times, you can clearly see it's actually a suit. You can see that there's boots. It's like a mannequin. It has a cape. There's gloves on it. Possibly a utility belt. You can't really see. But it's definitely a suit. Is it the Robin suit? For me personally, I really hope it is. We already know Zack Snyder, he's the master of Easter eggs. He's gonna fucking, he's gonna James Gunn this bitch, especially with the Batcave. So you gotta know, all fanboys out there gotta know, that the second we see this movie, and at any point that Batman or Bruce Wayne, Ben Affleck, Batfleck, if you will, is in the Batcave, you already know there's going to be tons of Easter eggs to his history in the comic books. There's probably going to be like a giant penny, some kind of, multiple suits, a freaking Joker card, who knows? Tons of Easter eggs all over the place. Hopefully. If Zack Snyder, does what he usually does, I'm pretty sure there is going to be 1 or 2 Easter eggs in the Batcave. Now, the Robin suit, we already knew that it was rumored, but is that the actual Robin suit? You can't really say it is because no one has really confirmed it. I don't think Zack Snyder has actually confirmed that is the Robin suit, and if he did, I doubt he will because, the movie doesn't come out until, next year in a little while next year. So, all we can do is just wait for more footage or wait to see the movie or until someone actually confirms it, which I doubt they'll do until the actual release of the movie. But for me, I think that is the Robin suit. I personally hope it is. And I hope it opens up one of my most highly anticipated stories that I hope they use for the solo Ben Affleck Batman movie, which is Under the Hood, which is an amazing arc where Batman must battle a new Red Hood, and you find out that the person behind the Red Hood is actually the second Robin, Jason Todd. Now, spoilers, if you don't know the full history of Jason Todd, essentially, he's the second Robin, and basically, at some point in their career together, Joker kills Jason Todd, and then Jason Todd comes back to life via Lazarus Pit, or, under, various other undisclosed reasons that they could go by, and of course comes back as the Red Hood and seeks vengeance and revenge over his father Batman, who did not avenge his death by killing the Joker, and then this ultimate war between the two goes on. It's an amazing story, and they actually ended up making an animated feature on it titled Batman Under the Red Hood, which was hands down one of my favorite animated Batman movies, of course on my top 5. But nonetheless, if they did that for one of the many Batman solo films that they do, or story arcs that they use for the character, that's definitely one of them I really hope they use. They don't have to use it right away. Of course, you can do Batman Hush, which opens the idea of Red Hood or Jason Todd existing or being alive still, and then you do the Under the Hood arc. That's personally what I hope for, but let me know what you personally think in the comment section below. Do you think that is the Robin suit? Do you think that's a legitimate Easter egg to the movie? Do you think Robin will be in the DC Cinematic Universe? And if he is, which version of the Robin persona do you want to see? Do you want to see Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, Stephanie Brown, Carrie Kelly? For me personally, I want Carrie Kelly to be in the movies. I think she's the most logical choice because A, she's one of my favorites, and plus B, Jason Todd is dead, which opens up Red Hood, which is a story arc they can do later. One of the many story arcs they could do later. And of course, Dick Grayson at this point is Nightwing, so it would be kind of pointless. And plus, Nightwing's going to be in Titans, so we don't really need him in the DC Cinematic Universe. Not that I don't want him there, it's just that he's already going to be on TV, so it's not the end of the world if he's not in the DC Cinematic Universe. And Tim Drake, for me, I'm not really a big Tim Drake fan, so I don't really care. And Stephanie Brown, I'm pretty sure no one will actually realize that she's Robin, so it doesn't really matter. So for me, it's either between Carrie Kelly or Jason Todd are the only Robins I want to see out of the DC Cinematic Universe, and I also find it very unlikely that they'll ever do Damian Wayne, so that's also out of the park. So for me, at the end of the day, if this is a legitimate Easter egg to Robin, which I hope it is, and it's not just the second Batman suit, which it could end up being, I want to see Jason Todd one day reveal himself to Batfleck in a future Batman movie. That's going to be so epic. I hope they end up doing that. I hope that's a legitimate Easter egg. And just let me know what you personally think in the comments section below. Do you think Robin, that's the Robin suit? Do you think that is Jason Todd, the dead Jason Todd's Robin suit? And if it's not, what do you think that is? Do you think it's a secondary suit? Do you think that's his armored suit? Let me know in the comment section below. But also let me know what type of future plot lines do you want the solo Batman movie to have in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel if you've not done so already. And I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been John 12.